Okay, YouTube, we're going to do an update. It's getting to be deer season. I ain't going to have much time coming up, so I'm going to try to whip one out real quick. Been bow hunting and stuff and had some pretty good luck, so here comes gun season, so we're going to be pretty busy around here. I'm just going to talk about where we're at right now. Right now we've winterized, so the cages outside I've used that's that drop cloth you can get from like Lowe's or whatever. I just about fell. And the 1x2s there, and I just pinch them together with like 2 of them. As you can see, I screw them together, and then I screw them to my framework there, and that keeps all the wind off these guys. And they really like it. The solid one, these 2 are bucks, these 3 are does. You'll remember them when they were babies. The solid one there and the solid one there are the 2 steels from in my last video that Milky Way had. This is the broken steel buck, and then one of the broken red Charlie does, and a broken steel Charlie doe from, and all 3 of those are from Miss K. They're already all sold. They're going to become new meat breeding rabbits for some people, one in Kansas and one up in northern part of the state. So they're going on deer season night, the Friday night, this Friday when I'm heading up to the farm. They're going to be shipping with us. And the other part of winterizing we got done is the you know how the dog kennels are. Like I said, we're going to use the tarps like we did last year, and we just bungee the tarps up. Keeps all the wind out. It makes a huge difference. I can't even explain how much of a difference this makes. As you can see there's a few cracks there they can get through, but you go in here and it is calm and quiet. You know, now with this year with the roof, no snow, no wind. We got this little bit of wind here, the gap, but oh well, they'll deal with it. They're pretty happy guys. Alright, where are we at? I guess I'll start over here. This is Mrs. K's the broken Charlie there. That's a broken Charlie buck. I'm going to hold on to that and try to do the broken over solid deal like I did with Charlie over there. She's bred to Rolo, so she's doing after deer season. I wanted to make sure I'm here. That white doe and these 2 red ones are the ones that Milky Way had with those 2 steels in the last video. And these were, the one was a little bitty run or whatever. They're starting to darken up. They're looking okay. They're not as dark as I was hoping for sure. So, you know, with that cross, they may be able to be bred back if they're good type. We'll see. But that little guy right there is Miss K's, the pretty broken red. He got a name. His name's Smarty. My wife named him Smarty because he's a sweetheart. She plays with him every night, and he is just a doll. And he's got a big old head on him already for a buck. He looks gorgeous, so pretty excited for Mr. Smarty. Over here these are all Starbursts and Whoppers kits. They had another one. There's the broken with the no nose marking, which I'll show you. It's separated because it's going to somebody else. But these are the 3 reds, and I haven't even sexed those reds. But those 2 brokens, there's 1 buck and 1 doe there, so they'll be kept back for showing, possibly breeding. And those are those 5. And here's Miss Dove. She was bred and missed her first time, so she's actually going to be able to go to the show in our December convention, so I'm going to be taking her, so I'll have a senior red before I'll breed her, I don't know, about 9 to 10 days out from that show. That way she'll be in prime and pretty. These are, right here are 4 junior bucks. Those are the 4 junior bucks in 2 videos ago that I had in that pen right there by themselves, and they are out of Milky Way and Rolo, so they're getting ready to be shown, see who's going to be kept. And I've already got 1 being traded, and we don't know which one that is yet, and then I'll be able to sell a couple at that show. Down here is one of those broken Charlies from Miss K. It's a broken Charlie doe. And then there is the this is Whopper and Starburst's broken doe, and it has the no nose marking, so it can't be shown. They're both going to the same lady. She's bought quite a few rabbits from me from down south the state, and they're just waiting until the convention to go meet their new mama. And here's Milky Way. She was bred back to Uncle Si, or not bred back, she bred the first time to Uncle Si now, just to see what we can do again, because he did so well. And she just had these last night when we were feeding about midnight. she had them. There was one dead one out on the wire, but we haven't messed with them. I won't put my hands in there for a couple days, let them get some hair on them when it's this cold out. Been well freezing. As you can see, we got the water bowls in, the water bottles are out. Here's those Starburst and Uncle Si original ones. Those are the junior doe there. That's one of her sisters there, and that's a sister here. This is a broken red. These are all going to get shown at the convention here. We're going to be looking at. This is a full sister to those 4 bucks up there. They're Rolo and Milky Ways, and she got some really good comments her last show when we went to Illinois, and got some real nice comments, so we're pretty happy about that. And like I said, that broke in there. And this is Heath. He's from Twizzler and Rolo back in the day, and he's been doing really well for me. He'll be an intermediate buck. And then of course Miss Avalanche, who's been winning all kinds of stuff. She's got her 4 legs now, and 4 best in breeds. That's right. She's got 4 legs, 4 best in breeds. And there is Kit Kat. She's going to be a 6'8" doe. How sweet. She's going to be there you go. She's going to be a 6'8" doe here for our convention coming up. There's Twix, and she had 10 babies her first litter ever. Did such a good job. So proud of her. I want to brag on her. Take a little time here, but she was bred to Crackle, and they had these babies. She had 10 of them, and there was 1 solid, 1 Charlie, and 2 heavy brokens. One of the heavy brokens died right away, and then all the others were the pretty. There's 1 excessive haired one. It looks like got a lot of white hairs, but the other 3 are real pretty. There was 2 other really pretty ones that had climbed out on certain nights, got out on the wire, couldn't get back in, and just basically froze. I checked them all the time, but overnight I can only do so much. But now that they got their eyes open, they haven't been hopping out of the box. They got a lot more hair on them. They're doing a lot better. So there's a Charlie, a solid, 1 heavy, and then 4 nicely marked ones, except for one of them being the excessive haired. I was really upset about them too. They got out, and at the time they were each the biggest one, and it was 2 days apart. But you know, the big ones, they get out and they wander around looking for whatever, and just froze on the, you know, got too cold. Reese is here. She was due 2 days ago. Hasn't had any, so I'm assuming she's not. So I'm going to go ahead and take her to the state convention and show her. But I'm leaving the box in there a few more days because she's only at day 33. I don't think she's pregnant, but you never know. There's Miss K. Miss K is bred to Crackle again because they made that really nice buck over there. I'm going to keep trying to see. And they had all those Charlies. She had all them Charlies, so I'm going to go ahead and say maybe I'll have a bunch of better marked ones next time. Maybe not, maybe a bunch of Charlies again, don't know. Here's Glacier. Glacier had 10 also, so Twix is down to 7 now out of her first 10. Glacier had 10, and 1 was dead early, and then one got, I guess, squished later on, so I'm pretty sure she's got 8. I haven't really checked them in a while, so just kind of leaving them alone with as cold as it is. I need to do that. And here's Charlie. Charlie's bred to Rolo to try to get 100% broken. So we'll see how that works. That's my rooster, Tonto. I guess he wants some time. And here's Starburst. She was bred back to Uncle Si and just had these this morning, today. And there's some, you can tell that's all fresh. I have no idea what's in there. I'll wait a couple days before we put our hands on them, which puts me into deer season, so I'll be gone, so my wife will have to do that and keep kind of checking at them every couple days. When it's cold in their skin, I try not to mess with them. Wait a couple days, especially on new moms. I mean, they do a good job of getting the dead ones out. I've been pretty fortunate at that, so they kind of do that job for me. And then I check them every couple days, especially when it's cold, because you can, it won't go bad as quick as in the summer. You need to check them every day because you don't want to get flies and everything. So that's everybody out here. I'm trying to ramble as fast as I can so I can get in and talk about the only thing, the winterizing for the bucks, but the bulls and the tarps and the drop cloth out there. And that's where we're at. Got a whole bunch of babies in here. Got everything going pretty good. So I'll run in real quick and show you the only thing the bucks got going. Alright, here's the boys, and the boys, the only thing I do with them is that heat lamp right there. We turn that on, and it keeps it 20 degrees warmer in this little 8x8 shed. for the boys that are in here. And then there's nobody in these cages yet. But you got Zero, Crackle, Crunch down there, Iceman, and of course Rolo. He's excited, wants to be played with. So, but that's everything, and that, like I said, that keeps it 20 degrees warmer in here. Probably won't be able to do another video till after deer season, probably after the state convention. Try to get to it. But everybody, thanks for watching, and good luck to all the deer hunters out there if you're going, and if not, we'll see you next time, and have a great day.